Hello, how are you? Robby Richmond here for the shoot the defence shenanigan thing that we do after a game. And Liverpool have won 4 goals to 1. You would, it's a bit of a cliche, but yeah, go on, screw it. We hammered them. We hammered them. Great performance. Lovely couple of goals. It's probably worth mentioning that Bobby Firmino has scored more no-look goals, where he's been looking the other way. He scored more no-look goals this season than Pogba scored in total. But who's counting? Who's counting? People that count are counting. Anyway, yeah, great result. I'll just say this very quickly. I've said this before, this idea that, for want of a better phrase, trophies are tangible, right? Trophies are a tangible example of success. That unless you win something, like, it's just this shit line that the press want to put about, the media want to put about, this idea that unless you've won something, you can't show any signs of progress. Well, listen, that's just bobbins, isn't it? It's this, the line that they're throwing about Spurs is the infamous line that Roy Keane would always say, like, well, they're Spurs and sooner or later they'll Spurs. You can't say that about Spurs anymore, because they do show up and win games that you wouldn't expect them to win, or games that they would have struggled in the past. They win those games, and now so do Liverpool. Now, here's the thing: like, our record against West Ham up until this season was shocking. It was really poor. They really had the Indian on us, for want of a better phrase. Yeah, they had our number. We just when Klopp first showed up, couldn't win a game against West Ham for love nor money. And here we are. We've done the double over them this season. We scored 8 goals. So, these are the games that we were losing 2 seasons ago. And that's kind of like my long-term point that I know a lot of people either struggle to understand because they're not very clever, or they refuse to understand it because it doesn't fit their argument, is that it takes the best part of 2 years to build your culture, to build what you want, to get the attitude, the mentality, the physicality, everything right, to build a winning team, to build a winning side that go out there and absolutely dominate. Like, honestly, Liverpool absolutely dominated West Ham. West Ham, first 20 minutes, very good. Tried their best to try and nullify us. Fine. Everybody tries to do that. And much like the same situation as you find with Manchester City, sooner or later you get worn down. So, yeah, another positive result. Another great win. Top 4 is looking really, really good. As I've said previously, I still think we can finish in the top 2. Because as far as I'm concerned, it's Liverpool, City, and Spurs, and then everybody else. That all 3 sides are playing a completely different brand of rugby. Excuse me, not rugby. I'm watching a bit of rugby. England have just lost. That's a surprise. Sorry. Spurs, Liverpool, and City are all playing a completely different brand of football to almost everybody else in the Premiership, and it doesn't surprise when the cream rises, does it? So that's great. I'm over the moon with that. One last thing to say. Just want to say well done to the club for celebrating and remembering Bobby Moore today. It's the 24th anniversary of his passing away. He had a very difficult battle with cancer, and absolute legend for West Ham and absolute legend for England, and all the plaudits in the world for the guys to respect someone properly, and fantastic. A great servant to England and to the Hammers, and duly recognised. So well done to the club. It's another little thing that shows how the club's progressing, because those are the sort of things that we didn't used to do. So yes, well played England. Well played England. Well played Liverpool. Bad luck West Ham. Moyes is gonna Moyes. Moyes is a football genius. What are you gonna do? See you.